Good afternoon everyone, Tolly Sakalario from Trading Waves with this week's market update on Wednesday the 28th of January. We'll start our analysis with the S&P 500 index. From the December high, we can see that the market has retraced back in three waves, leaving the uptrend intact, and the market should have resumed the uptrend in a strong manner. In fact, the first few days appear to be fairly strong. However, the fact that it has stalled here over the last few days has left a lower double top in place, and the market vulnerable for a sharp correction. On a bearish side, we've got the first leg down. We can label that as wave 1 with an ABC possible lower double top for wave 2, and now a third wave slump about to commence. If that's the case, then confirmation will be once we break the 1988 low. So if that occurs over the next 2 nights, then I'm fairly confident that this will be a third wave slump, taking the market down to levels well below 1800. On the bullish side, we really need to accelerate over the next 2 nights. We need to the S&P 500 needs to trade to levels well above 2064 in the next 2 nights, and that would leave the market in a strong position for a continuation rally up towards that 2300 level. But for that to occur, we really need to see some strong volume coming over the next few nights. Bottom line, this market appears to me to be vulnerable, and I'm fairly cautious here until we break 2064. If we break 1988, it is really worth following to the downside. Now, if we look at our local market, the cash ASX 200 index, or the XJO, the market has rallied in 3 waves and has stalled here today right on our trend change window, which is Wednesday or Thursday the 28th and 29th of January, leaving a possible triangular formation. You can see it's come down in 3 waves, rallied in 3 waves, and now could easily come back in 3 waves towards that 5200 region. If we start breaking, it doesn't have to trade much higher than here for the bulls to remain intact. In fact, if it starts to accelerate any day over the next week or so to levels above 55.50, then we can easily say that this market is going to gather momentum and rally to levels well above that 57.50 level. Our next high probability trend change is not due till next Monday, the 2nd of February, and the one after that is on the 10th of Feb. If we look at our local stocks, National Australia Bank has rallied nicely from our last buy recommendation in the middle of December. It is now trading above $35 and poised to explode towards that $40 region in coming months. Pretty much the same thing can be said for ANZ, provided it breaks that $33 region. The last thing on the chart appears to be corrective. On a negative side, we've got a series of lower highs. There's about 4 or 5 lower highs, and we know that from this particular pattern we get some fairly good moves, some fairly fast moves. If it takes out, for example, $30.50 low in coming weeks, that's going to look really negative, but a breakout towards $33 would imply that levels as high as $38 can be achieved in coming months. So bottom line, the next few nights are going to give us a clue to the direction of some of our local stocks and the overall market indeed. So we need to be alert, and as a sign of precaution, I bought some out of the money puts today, but I will be getting rid of them over the next 2 nights if the market does not accelerate to the downside. Hope you enjoyed today's presentation, and good luck with your trading.